fight fans, and welcome back to another exciting season of Sunday Night Fights. I'm AmiPolizeiFunk. I am here with my venerable co-casters. First, let me introduce to the show, back after a hiatus, hasn't done an SNF in, what, a year and a half. Please give a warm Sunday Night Fights welcome to Yoink.
Hello friends, it is exciting to be back. Ami, I'm so happy to be here, and this is going to be awesome! I cannot wait to get started.
We are happy to have you. Your voice is like silk, just makes me feel all lovely inside. I'd also like to give a wonderful warm welcome to the analyst of analysts, the man behind the strats who never misses a build. Welcome back, Sefa.
Thank you very much, Ami. Thanks for having me on the show, guys, and look forward to giving some good analysis and being critical of the players. Thank you.
An analysis, watch out for them hard words. Guys, we are nervous. I was nervous at the beginning of Season 3 when we first got sponsorship from Relic to put on this show. And now we've doubled our prize pool. We have $1,600 to give away, well, in combination of pro high-end NVIDIA hardware and cool cash. And so we are doing nothing but growing and getting bigger, and our lights are going to shine as we run up into the launch of Company of Heroes 2, and we are all thrilled. The beta site at THQ just went live the other day. People with early beta keys can now type in their beta keys and wait patiently for that email that's going to say, you can download Company of Heroes 2 beta at this location. And so we're going to give away 20 of those keys today.
Hey, I was just going to say, Ami, where can I get a beta key?
Well, I know personally that you've already got one, but if you don't have one, viewers, this is very important. The way that you will get one today is simply by following us on this channel on Twitch. If you look in the, I think it's the upper right corner, I'm not exactly sure where the button is because I'm of course already following, but you will see a big purple button that says follow. If you click that button right now, you are automatically entered into the random drawing for those keys. And I have to admit, it's not going to be 20 keys. It's going to be 19 keys. Because we gave one key to Barton for making the round of 8. He didn't have one yet, so he earned it. He fought for it. You guys just get it with a dice roll. He fought for his, so he's going to be in. So if you want to fight him in the Company of Heroes 2 beta as Osthia or Red Army, then just follow us, and that's all you got to do. And then we do a random selection. And we'll explain more about it after this game because that's when we're going to actually do it. We'll give 4 keys away at the end of this game and then 4 more at the end of the next game and so forth and so on. So, Yoink, what do you think, man? You ready to get this season underway? I mean, let's give them what they want, right? Gameplay!
This is going to be the greatest season of Sunday Night Fights so far, ever, because not only are we giving away beta keys, we're going to be talking about all the latest exclusive Company of Heroes information that we get from our friends at Relic, and we are going to be showcasing the finest players in the finest games of Company of Heroes as we send this great old lady off into the sunset and celebrate the amazing things that she has done for us for the last 6 years. This game has just revolutionized real-time strategy, and we are going to give it the greatest send-off ever while we welcome in Company of Heroes 2, and I am excited about all of it!
Hell yeah. Our tagline for Season 4 is Victory Lap, because this is our sort of swan song with the original Company of Heroes. And of course, we look forward to Season 5 being on Code 2. Hell yeah! Okay, Sefa, what do you say we get this thing underway? NTD, are you ready? First, let's have a look at the brackets and see how we got here. Yoink, you'll be back for Game 2. I'm going to say sayonara to you. And let's show us the brackets, NTD. All right, so hopefully we can see now the overall system. Sunday Night Fights is completely different this season. We have 4 qualifying tourneys that allow 32 players in each tourney to battle their way onto the show. Last season, it was sort of a show match invite kind of thing. You would just, be lucky enough to receive an invite from us. But this time, you got to earn it, and everybody's got to earn it. Nobody gets a free pass. The most that we will do for you is send out an invite to reserve you a spot in that 32. We send out 8 invites, and then the other 24 players can join on Binary Beast. So if you are the next up-and-coming star of Company of Heroes, in 2 weeks, there will be another qualifier tournament, and you can earn your way right onto the show and travel all the way up to the championship title fight that will get you a brand new NVIDIA GTX 680 and some cool cash to go along with it. So today, we can zoom in on the upper left-hand corner of this big bracket image and see what has already transpired. Sefa, you were in the tournament. Why don't you give us a first-hand perspective?
Well, I played Symbiosis in the tournament and I got knocked out by him 2-1. First game, I beat him as US, but he played two good games as US after. I don't think either player has won as Wormack. Actually, DevM won as Wormack against Lollipop in his previous round, and he won in 10 minutes. That's just how good DevM's playing at the moment. I can see Wormack being a very good side for both players to play in this game, and I think we might see 2 early Wormack wins, and it might be decided by VP. We'll see who's going to play Wormack in the 3rd game.
So in this new system, all right, in this new system, we have a combined map veto plus faction choice system, because the first 2 rounds are actually best of 1, so we can get this all done in 1 day. Yeah, it's a quick knockout punch in the first couple rounds, but now we're to the best of 3 stage, and the first best of 3 stage has already occurred with the sort of round of 8, and now we're in round 4, which is the round of 4. So today we're going to show you live on the Sunday Night Fights show. We're going to show you the full series, best of 3 of DevM versus Symbiosis, and then after that, or maybe back and forth depending on how the replays come in. I mean, these guys are still in-game fighting, so we have no idea who's going to win, and I love it that way. Please no spoilers in the chat if you happen to know somehow. And after we show this series, we're going to move up to the top bracket and show Fireball versus Aimstrong. So the 2 winners tonight are graduated onto the first contender bout, which will be next Sunday. So Sunday they will play for a spot in the sort of final 4 overall tournament. And then we'll reset it all and we'll do it all again. So 2 weeks from tonight we have another 32-player tournament, and then 3 weeks from tonight we have another contender bout to find the 2nd player in the final 4. And then after all the contender bouts are finished, 8 weeks from now, we're gonna be down to 4 players that will play a semifinals, and then 2 weeks after that, we'll have the Grand Championship title fight for all the marbles, and that won't be until January. That's right, Company of Heroes fans. We are bringing you 11 straight weeks of COH action, the best 1v1 that hopefully you will ever see. And we will be running all the way into January without a single break. That's right, there will be a December 23rd show, and there will be a January 30th, a December 30th show. So we're just ducking those holidays. Sefa, what do you say we start this game up on Semwa if NTD will bring us in?
I'd agree with you. I just want to ask, what player am I going to be watching, and what player are you going to be watching?
Take your pick.
I'd rather watch Symbiosis to the north playing as Axis.
All right, then I'll be following Recon Randy, which is DevM's please don't spam me with chat nonsense name for this game, and I'll be following the Americans. Okay, NTD, if you are ready to go, let's count this thing in. Fight fans, are you guys ready in the chat? Click on that follow button, get yourself into the KOTU beta. This is going to be a whole lot of fun here. We got more surprises in store for you by the end of the show. Let us get this thing rolling. We are at 5 seconds, and I am going to unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it feels good to get this underway finally after not having a season up and running for so many months. I'm just thrilled. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for joining us. Sefa, thank you for being our analyst. Yoink, NTD, all the guys that are involved. General Hell for doing just an amazing job as referee today. Everything went very smoothly. Thank you to him. And yeah, here we are, Semwa. They vetoed. this was their favorite map. When all four maps were gone, this is what was left.
Yep. Seems like both players are doing a standard start at the moment. Symbiosis getting a Volk squad out. I imagine DevM, Recon Randy is going to be getting a rifle squad out. Both capping their behind munitions points. So identical starts.
And which maps did you play today in your run?
I tried to play Angerville as much as possible. I think I played Angerville for the first 2 rounds. And then Buursamil. I didn't want to play Semois or Langres because they're very good war maps. And I wanted to play in US as most of the games.
But didn't you stream? Wasn't the game versus Symbi on Bois du Châtelet?
That was the round 3 game. So I'd
Yeah,
already
you streamed
played 2
that best of
previous
3.
rounds.
That
Yeah.
was so exciting, and you had him down 1-0, and then he came back. But it was amazing that I liked seeing you on Bois du Châtelet, and SNF4 is going to feature 2 very tried, true, tested, balanced, custom maps. Bois du Châtelet by Uncle Sam and Argenton Crossroads by White Flash Reborn, and I'm just very proud to feature those maps and to show what community members in Company of Heroes have come up with. It's good to give them their due.
Symbiosis just doing some early wiring in the middle. I was going to say about the format as well. I'm really impressed with the format. The fact that the top players can play in multiple qualifying rounds. So if they don't get to the later stages in this tournament, then they can try the next one and try the next one. So they've got about 3 or 4 chances to get in that top 8 spot, which is really nice. And also the fact that the early rounds are played in a best of 1. Usually the early rounds are ownage games and players win 2-0. Not only does it speed things up, but we get those early games out of the way quicker.
It keeps the players fresher also, you can say. I wonder if the Jeep saw those mines going down. I mean, those were some very suspicious looking pioneers, if there have ever been any.
He didn't even get the mines placed down. They're still halfway building.
Did you see DevM micro around the mines? That was like, look what I can do. Did you see what he did there? Went around them. That was it expresses his personality, just daring, and fully confident.
He's very daring and confident. It's going to be DevM aggression all the way in the early stages of this game. Symbiosis is going to have to play methodically and make DevM stop somewhere, because he's going to be keeping that aggression up. Possibly early grenades we're going to see. We'll see.
Alright, what do you think? The Americans are starting to surround the Wehrmacht in the center, but man, all the units are here. Look at DevM coming in from the south with this rifle squad. They weren't sure. I wonder, he's not got flamers coming in or anything like that, but they've made their way into the graveyard. The garrison of the church with the MG. Looks like, I can't tell how hard DevM's going to go into this. Oh, here comes the flamer upgrade. Here they have it. It popped. And he's getting suppressed. The flamers aren't firing. They're down to 1 guy. He's going to try to pull them out of there. They might not live. Let's see if they get focused down. That would be a good early quote. Look at the Jeep of DevM pushing around those Volks, so they're not able to kill that retreating flamer, and his life is saved. A very heroic Jeep pushing those Volks around, preventing them from focusing and killing the unit.
So DevM has pretty much lost the battle in the middle, but he does have the resources on the flanks. He was able to save his strategic point at the moment. Yep.
He's connected both of these ammos on either side. I mean, those are high ammos. That's plus 16 once it comes up on the left. He has teched to grenades. I just heard the notification. Let's see when he lays in those pineapples.
Yep. Soon we're going to see that early aggression from DevM. He pushed a bit for the middle. Now he's retreated, and he's about to do his second push with another rifle squad and the flamer engineers. He's going to push the middle. Meanwhile, Symbiosis is capping the bottom because he realized he's not going to hold on to the middle for long.
Look how he squeaked. DevM squeaked his Jeep out of there too. Its engine's on fire. They're burning. The windshield's broken, but they managed to squeak out of there. I wonder how long this MG could die. It retreats, the Volks retreat, and finally Symbiosis has just resigned in the center.
Symbiosis got a sniper coming up there, and he's starting to recap that south. He's going to try and slow the game down a bit, get a few sniper kills. DevM is going to try and keep up the aggression.
This territory is Uncle Sam's.
So VP's already, Wehrmacht are already down to 440, and that, you know, sometimes could be enough. But this Semwa is such a balanced map that always sort of engenders these long games.
At the bottom.
Yeah, they took it on the face there.
Infantry squad.
Ooh, and the unit is annihilated.
Squad goes down.
That hurts to lose a squad that early. It's gotta sort of be frustrating. You're always sort of kicking yourself when you lose a squad.
It wasn't very good for DevM, but he ran into some mines. It was kind of unavoidable. He retreated the squad straight away, but they still died. DevM laying down his own mines in the same spot. And he's working away with his sniper at the same time. Symbiosis is, I mean.
All those battered rifles of DevM have to retreat from the center. The Flamers are going to keep an eye on everything there. And we're 6 minutes and 53, 54, 55 seconds in, and it looks like things are starting to stabilize a bit. Any teching choices yet? I have a WSC going up.
Symbiosis has just gone to tier 2. I think he'll hold off for a bit and decide whether to go to tier 3 or make these Greek barracks. Yeah, it's very
great
based on
sweeping by Symbi
DevM
there in the center.
Yeah. We'll see if DevM goes for a motor pool or if he, well, he's gone weapon support center. So it's likely that Symbiosis might go tier 3 soon. After
He'll put that
he
triage center
that
right to
weapon
work.
support center is down. Yep.
These poor rifles are battered. They are enjoying the heal up. More mines going down in the center. The sniper is going to move to the south. How does he know those rifles are coming down there? A little dance with these flamers. Every once in a while they lay some flames in. The Volks get out of the church. They go back behind the church. The Jeep's there to keep an eye on everything. This is I like this period of the game where you get this sort of jockeying for position. Sniper boldly running forward, uncloaked. He's going to try to look. He's going to try to intercept those rifles and get another shot at him. Bada bing, headshot. Helmet goes rolling towards that little river.
DevM trying to make a move for the middle at the same time. Trying to get a flank with a rifle squad. 2 rifle squads, a jeep and a flamer squad. He could be in for some early aggression here. Plus he's got those nades still.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet. He teched him so early, and he didn't throw one. We might see one here, though.
Engineers just died to Volks protecting the wire.
Here it comes.
You can see a good grenade here.
Oh, right on the MG! It's a jackpot. He got all 3 of them.
He killed all 3 of them, but he might be able to remount the MG and get it back just in time.
It's going to be tough. Look at these rifles coming in. Oh, man. Oh, another nade. Another complete hit. Twice that whole MG is taken out, and now he's going for the steal, but somehow the sniper is just firing like crazy while dodging the rifles that are right around that church. Everything retreats. He knows that his larceny was good enough. DevM did lose the Jeep, but I think that's a huge win for the Americans.
I wouldn't say it's a massive win. He's got the MG, but he did lose his Jeep, plus the Word player still has his sniper. Word player has a Krieg Rax coming out, and the American player doesn't have a sniper out yet. What is he building for the weapon support center right now? I'm guessing a sniper.
Yeah, we've got a sniper coming out, and you know it took him forever to save up the manpower. I mean, his rifles took so much damage before that he spent a lot of his manpower reinforcing them. So he had to wait quite some time after having WC up to even start the sniper build. Now he's out, and it looks like, interestingly, he's going to be sent south to go the long way around Semwa.
Well, I think this is kind of unfortunate for Symbiosis. First losing the MG, and second making the wrong strategical decision. He's got 130 fuel and he's made a Gren squad, and he's making a pack when DevM has made a sniper. So within the next 5 minutes we're not going to see Symbiosis in a very good position unless he micros well. Maybe a good sniper battle will come out and he'll win.
There's that stolen MG already playing a role, preventing the minesweeper guys from getting in too close, and definitely giving a buffer for these rifles to come out. There won't be any pins here. The sweeper lit up both of the mines, but of course didn't have a chance to sweep either of them. And there's a mine going off. And another one. That rifle squad really took some damage. They're still crawling around. They better just get out of there.
Krauts are grabbing our territory.
I wonder if DevM will reveal that he has a sniper. Look, he's coming close, and Symbi Sniper is not cloaked. Oh, he has no idea that DevM might have a sniper here. This is just bad news for Symbi. Is DevM going to get the shot? Here it comes. Bada bing, straight countered, retreated. Look at that. I just got you, man. I just got you there.
Okay, that puts Symbiosis in a very bad position at the moment. Not only did he get counter-snipe, but he's got a pack coming out and he's got a Gren squad on the field.
Just beautiful, both strategy and tactics. Strategy to keep the, to build the sniper, to go WSC, which maybe was unexpected. And then tactics to get the sniper positioned perfectly. I mean, he saw earlier that Symbi was using his sniper to run over uncloaked and fight in the south, right? He saw his rifles learned that the hard way, right? So DevM sends his sniper over there, stays cloaked, sets up the shot, and then just, like, swish from three-point line. Beautiful play.
Very good play from Symbi. From DevM, I mean. He got that counter snipe very well. His sniper's moving towards the middle now. And Symbi thinks that DevM has gone motor pool. He hasn't scouted his base. DevM's only getting his supply yard now. So he's on the backhand. He's trying to move up for the north at the moment and try and capping some territory, but the sniper's going to deny that right now.
I wonder, how do you get a sense, like, it seems clear or obvious now that DevM can just uncloak, open fire, run around on attack move with his sniper. I mean, how do you sort of feel the presence of perhaps a second enemy sniper, and how do you know when your little window is over? I mean, how would you play that?
You just take a guess around how much manpower the other player has at any time. Whether his sniper would be in aggressive position or a defensive position where he would have it at any time. I don't think Symbiosis would have been able to make a sniper instantly after he got counter-sniped. But then again, he does have one in the middle right now. There could be a sniper war coming up.
Where's Symbi Sniper?
He has it right
Symbi's
next
got
to
a
the
sniper?
wall. Yeah,
I don't see. Where is it?
He remade it straight away.
Oh yeah, look there. Okay, man. Wow, he was really cloaked even from me. Uh-oh. DevM fires and immediately micros away. That's the quickest way to cloak again, is to, of course, start walking backwards after you shoot. And, yeah, Symbi didn't get a chance to shoot at him. He must sense it already, these players and their game sense.
He's being extra precautious with his sniper, making sure he takes one shot at a time and doesn't leave his sniper uncloaked for too long, because Symbi might have a counter-snipe.
Oh boy, he shoots again! Cloaks again!
See, this gives it away when Symbiosis is just standing there, letting the enemy sniper snipe away at his units. He knows 100% sure that the other player has a sniper. Because it's like Symbiosis is waiting.
The amazing thing is that the DevM still shoots. He's so confident with his ability to, like, here he goes again, look at this. Oh, that was weird. It sort of misfired. Now he fires, and the counter-snipe misses! This has got to drive Symbiosis crazy. And here we have some off-map coming in.
Artillery.
Oh no, it doesn't look like Symbi sees it! The first shell does terrible damage, kills... Oh my god, the second shell gets the sniper! And this is just becoming a complete nightmare for Symbiosis. Wow, 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 wow.
I don't understand that. He should not have retreated that sniper. He could have went down south with it. But maybe he didn't see the artillery, so he didn't know what position it was. It might have been straight over his sniper and he didn't know. And Symbiosis is in a really bad position now. If he can make a comeback from this, I'll be really impressed. Yeah.
I mean, do you think DevM like intentionally timed that little engagement in the north to sort of draw Symbi's attention away from the center? I mean, it was so well timed. I mean, I have been watching a lot of DevM games, and it's like the things that he does are so advanced. You know, he like starts an engagement in the north, perfect time to drop artillery in the middle. You know, and it worked. Symbi didn't see it. I mean, most players move or react or retreat much quicker than that, and Symbi was just late to react.
I think that was well spotted by you, actually. I didn't even see the encounter to the north. I didn't know he'd made one. But clearly that was his intention, starting an encounter to the north, distracting Symbiosis and laying artillery down. He's laid some more
Comes the
artillery
second
down,
round.
the bunker's going down.
Yeah, he's going to finish off that bunker for sure. Grenadier nade, nicely microed away from. Bars are up. Let's see if the bunker gets cleared. There it is.
Here comes
Interesting
Symbiosis' third sniper.
Wow, really? And look at this mortar trying to fight a sniper. Oh my goodness, what a counter snipe! How about that?
I'm surprised at the speed in which Symbiosis' sniper shot, because DevM sniper had been cloaked for a while. He came out of cloak, shot, and then instantly got counter snipes back. It is possibly because Symbiosis' sniper was on attack move.
Yeah, he was just like running with attack move into the center. As soon as the snipe came in on his mortar, he knew that he could carry on attack moving into the center, and he just got it. That was really out of the blue, and I'm glad that it happened, because it's a little moment like that, you know, it's the beginning of a little comeback here. And you know, all of a sudden, Symbi's got a sniper, even though it was his third, and DevM doesn't. So now I wonder what's going to happen with teching, because why, you know, DevM still hasn't really teched. He built an AT gun.
Well, I think both players are being a bit overly cautious in this game. They don't want to get rushed by a Puma or rushed by an M8. Both have made, Symbiosis made a pack, DevM has made an AT gun, which has kind of helped Symbiosis back into this game. Plus he's not using that MG, he's using it defensively.
Nice little salvage on the Jeep carcass happening there in the center, and yeah, this could be one of the slowest progressing games ever. We're 17 minutes and 48, 49, 50 seconds in, and these guys are basically in Tier 2 with a couple of AT guns.
Yeah, we have a Tier 1, Tier 2 skirmish going on. Barely a single vehicle has been made, only the Jeep so far. It was any other person you'd rule out, but Symbiosis, even after losing 2 snipers, he comes back into the game, keeps his cool and gets a counter snipe, and he's back into the game. It's pretty even at the moment.
I don't know how he kept his cool. There were just so many big hits, you know. There was the 2 grenades on the MGs. There was the perfect counter snipe in the south. You just got to feel frustrated about that. And then there was that just massive artillery hit. I mean, that's like 3 punches in the face. And Symbi is still battling cool and collected. Gotta love it.
DevM has replaced that sniper. He's got it coming up towards the middle. Both players wanting to keep this game in the early stages, it seems, getting sniper skirmishes and everything to go with it, but Symbiosis has ticked up to Tier 3.
Another nade coming in on the central MG. Oh, it's almost dead. Oh, for the fatherland popped, but too late to save that MG. It still dies. But let's see if the Volks can chase off these rifles now.
Yeah, they should be able to. He should be able to reclaim that MG.
The mortar's been firing so many shells, and it only has a couple of kills. Those rare mortars, every once in a while, can just be wicked. We're getting our, like, 3rd or 4th sniper engagement here. Wow, Symbi micros away, uncloaked. You know, you could call this a bit of a grudge match, because these 2 guys faced each other in the finals of the last WMD Invitational Tournament. And Symbi 3-0'd DevM, so DevM might, you know, got a little bit of something to prove here.
Symbiosis with an uncloaked sniper in the middle. No, he cloaks it up. He could have, DevM almost had the chance to counter snipe him there.
Oh, look at them! Look at them! They're walking straight towards each other in the church. Oh no, here comes a knife fight! This reminds me of Razor and Seb back in that tournament! Oh, point blank shot in the face with the sniper rifle. Huzzah!
That's classic SNF. I can't recall an SNF where that kind of situation didn't happen. 2 snipers accidentally walk into each other. one has to come out on top. This time it was Symbiosis' sniper. He's got 2 sniper kills now.
That is impressive. And it is pretty quiet on the Western Front here for the moment. We have an on-map artillery firing away. Yeah, I can hear the echoes across the map. What's he shooting at? Oh, he's trying to get the sniper! He's shooting into the graveyard, just blindly hoping for a lucky shot. And the sniper, like, sees it coming and just retreats, says, alright, I'm out of here.
I tell you, DevM is gonna have to keep up the aggression a bit more if he wants to crack Symbiosis anytime soon. Because the Wermac player is just gonna get stronger and stronger as the game goes on. He's got that howitzer artillery, but he's gonna have to move around the map more, get more flanked in, get more of a brute force army.
Symbi's first unit from Tier 3 was a Nebel. What do you think of that choice?
I think it's kind of outlined the pace of the game really. It's been kind of a slow game. Skirmishes between rifles and Grens haven't really decided that much. It's been sniper battles, mortars, and artillery so far.
But the Nebel's kind of hard countered by the howitzer, isn't it?
It is, but it depends on how the War player micros his Nebel after he shoots it. The US player will know where it is once it shoots, but after that he could move it quickly to a different location. Plus he has the Vet 1 on it, which I think he gives the Nebel more speed.
We'll have to keep an eye on how that plays out. I would have expected a Puma, just to have a vehicle to prevent rifle harassment on the perimeters. You know, it could be plucking away these engineers right here. They're laying flames in on the center. Maybe a Puma will come next. Ooh, those flamers are knocked out. I think that's not. Oh, a huge hit there by the bunker. 4 Grenadiers died.
We're losing a munitions point.
We've got some registered artillery down south as well, which DevM rightly microed away from. We've got a Puma coming out too.
Alright, well the Nebel took a shot, but it fired at a very strange location. I wonder if it was trying to work on the AT gun. I guess he knows right where it is, and he damaged it a bit. He would love to use the Nebel to counter the AT gun, and then the Puma could really get some shots in.
He's being a bit cautious with that Nebel. He doesn't want the howitzer to instantly destroy it down, and he doesn't want to keep the Nebel in the middle, so it's quite a good decision to keep it up there in the grass by itself, because even if it does get barraged by the US player, it's only going to die by itself and not kill everything around it.
The sniper had a quick run up to the belfry of the church there to get a bird's eye view of everything, and the AT gun took a shot at the Grenadiers that are capping the ammo point, and they wanted to move back because they don't want to give their position away.
We got a new sniper coming out by DevM. He's going to try and get another counter snipe on Symbiosis. Can Symbiosis sniper get his 3rd sniper kill?
We'll find out shortly. They are in range, and Symbi is uncloaked but running away. It's going to be hard for DevM to get him. I think they're out of range now, but very close. Wow, very brave. Just uncloak and run away. Interesting. And leads him into the MG for cover. Takes a shot. There's no way Symbi can know where DevM's sniper is. He's been very cautious and hasn't fired yet. He's trying to set up a counter snipe. The howitzer shot coming on moves the MG away. That's going to give the rifles a little more free reign. I'm not sure if they have stickies yet. He did kill a unit there. What did he kill?
I didn't see. Puma's moving up to make the rifles in the middle to go back. DevM's going to try and use his AT gun to counter that Puma, but I don't think he's going to get there in time.
That was a good mortar shot. Took out 2 rifles. And this sniper, the Puma, is sort of close to him, but Puma's detection's not all that great. They pretty much have to be right on top of the sniper to see it. Okay, he knows where the AT gun is. Here comes the Nebel fire. Let's see. That's a very good shot. That's 2 great shells in a row, and they do incinerate and burn to death. And now that Puma's got eyes on him, so when DevM tries to reman that AT gun, let's see if he goes for it. This Puma's just going to start plucking these guys.
Not a good situation for DevM. Like I said before, he needs more brute force in his army. He needs more ground units like riflemen, AT guns, maybe an M8 or a tank depot to pump out some M18s and some Shermans.
In that situation, I think maybe Symbi erred on the side of caution. I mean, there was no way that he could know that this AT gun is pretty much unsupported. He could have flanked it, gotten around to where the land bridge is, and taken it out, but he didn't want to risk it. I mean, usually you expect tons of rifles to be there.
Uncloaked sniper in the middle, and it's dead. Symbiosis sniper
Amazing! Was he uncloaked? How did that happen?
Yeah, he was trying to move away from the on-map artillery. He moved.
He uncloaked to
and
move.
instantly got
Wow.
sniped.
Oh man, well played by DevM. Just throw a random artillery barrage in there, you know, try to bait the sniper out of cloak, and sure enough, nails the counter snipe. We have seen such incredible sniper action today.
It was a good play, but Symbiosis still has a bit of an advantage here. 2 Pumas on the field. He's got that Neville and Pack at the back just in case DevM is going to make any kind of a vehicle. I tell you, both players, they'd like to win this game, but they really don't want to lose this game.
Little cat and mouse between the Puma and the AT gun there. All the rifle support is going to shy the Puma away. Oh, the AT gun still gets a nice round in on the front armor of the Puma. And it has to back by the VP. DevM keeping track of those VPs, capping the one on the left. He's down to 289. We got Symbi at 318 at the moment, so it's still just neck and neck. I mean, this is looking like one of those games that could kind of go the distance. Ooh, nice clearance by the Nebula of that AT gun. The Puma right there to snap up the benefits. Quickly remand.
Neville's making work of that AT gun.
Yeah, Neville's going into it, isn't it?
Foot. And it's going to be decrewed again by the fire. It gets decrewed again.
Oh, this Puma by the church is full health. I was wondering why he hadn't moved him in sooner, and now he's starting to move. Let's see if he can set up a flank. This AT gun has too much work to do with these 2 Pumas on both sides.
DevM's going to have to transition into M8s or a tank depot. He's been too involved in getting the counter snipes and the snipes at the moment. He's lost 2 snipers.
Look at these
he
poor
did get
rifle.
a counter snipe.
He's just trying to bait. Look at these, sending these under-strength rifles forwards, just trying to bait the sniper shot. It was just too obvious. DevM realized it was too obvious and just retreated instead. He's losing guys somewhere. What happened?
Registered artillery in the north.
Registered artillery in the north. Thank you, Yoink. Aha! I see a bar on the ground. That means some squad. I guess they got annihilated there, huh?
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, which adds insult to injury for DevM at the moment. He's really on the back foot. His howitzer's doing okay. It's got 9 kills. But, like I said, he doesn't have much of a brute force army. He needs to crack Symbiosis in the middle or work on those flanks, and he can't right now.
Such an interesting game. I mean, do you think perhaps DevM should have tried to tech quicker?
I think so. I think he should have moved past the sniper battle when he saw the first.
I mean, it's still
Puma
going. Look,
and
they're
not
about to
kept
do it
making a
again.
snipe.
Look at these 2 snipers. It just never ends. But yeah, I mean, at some point you have to progress past tier 2, or your opponent's just going to out-tech you. I mean, this Neville has been pretty effective, and you know the 2 Pumas have had their way with this poor AT gun that keeps getting remanned.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Gonna get him in the back. Sniper. Oh, he doesn't fire. He had complete perfect position. Retreat and shot on retreat. Let's see it. Misses. DevM had his chance to shoot Symbi's sniper in the back of the head, but didn't take it when he had it, and winds up missing the shot on retreat, which is, of course, much harder to get. The probabilities are not in your favor there.
It was an unfortunate miss. Symbi's armored car's taking damage from AT guns now. He's making a couple of mistakes right now, Symbi, because he's got probably because he's got so many units on the field. Puma's going to go down. Oh, almost. The last shot doesn't get it. We're seeing an assassin Stug at the south at the moment, trying to go in and kill that howitzer.
That's right. That reminds me of a move that Korean Army pulled on his clanmate Siberian Platoon last season. That same exact move.
He's gonna get that M8. The M8's at red health. He's gonna instantly go in there and one-shot the M8.
Oh,
tell you, the
let's
best
see. I don't
counter
know.
for a howitzer.
He wants that Howie. He didn't know that the M8 was there.
Yeah. The best counter
Here
for a
he goes.
howitzer is just sending a stew around the back and eliminating the howitzer. But in Symbiosis' case, the stug works too.
Yep, and there. Oh, DevM does wind up to get his AT gun back really quick. Let's see. It's gonna be
One
close.
shot.
Let's. Oh my goodness, the Howie lives. Let's see the shot from the AT gun. There it is. The Howie survives with about 5% health. Incredible. Survives the Stug attack. And compliments to DevM for just seeing it coming and getting that AT gun back into position as soon as possible.
That was a lucky break for DevM. He needed something like that because he's on the back foot at the moment still. Those snipers still hovering around each other in the middle.
Oh, they are. Look at this. Incredible. This game is a treat. What a way to start Season 4. I mean, we're going to have to book an extended slot if the games are going to be like this. I mean, this is just a quality 30 round 4 game. And it is a gem. There, another counter snipe. DevM lays it in. Symbi pays the price once again with his wayward sniper behavior.
It was a nice counter snipe, but to what avail? Because DevM's still on the back foot. He can move his AT guns forward to try and take out the Pumas, but that Neville is still doing a number on the AT guns gradually. Symbiosis has another stug out.
What are my coordinates? 18!
Oh, man, how do you see this game going? I cannot foresee the future. What's going to happen next, Seth? Do you have any predictions?
I can see DevM gradually running out of fuel and losing the game. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if he gets counter snipes now. The Word player has got too many units on the field, too many high tier units. It doesn't matter about his tier 1 army anymore.
Right
He's
on.
gonna
Maybe we
just
should do a
start
little
pumping veterans here as
unit
well.
recap. Just a quick time sync. I'm at 32 minutes and 27, 28, 29, 30, and I'm looking at
Exactly the same.
an AT gun, a Howie, this M8, 1 sniper, 3 rifle squads. What is this? Has he got a second Howie now? What's he got? Or
Down to
2 AT
200
guns.
points.
What am I missing? Yeah, okay,
Okay.
2 AT guns and 1 Howie. What do you got?
For the Word player, we've got 2 Stugs, 2 Pumas, 1 Nebel, 1 Volk, 1 Grenadier squad, and he's just made a sniper squad. We've got an MG and a mortar as well. So the bulk of
grief.
the Wermax army is not infantry. He's only got 1 Gren and 1 Volk squad. He's focusing on support units, tanks, armored cars, Nebels.
Reinforcements ready to
Well,
roll.
he's suffered so many sniper losses. I mean, I've lost track. It would be interesting to tally up what the just sniper score is in this game. This Wehrmacht army, I wonder which way DevM's going to go. He's going to have to concentrate on one side because Symbi's kind of split. He's got half his army in the north. He's got his Pumas up there guarding the Nebula and the pack, and he's got these 2 Sugs and just a mess of combined arms in the center. So DevM's moving in the right direction. This is the front that he could crack if possible. He needs to take out that pack that he doesn't even know is there yet. There it fires, and the rifles are moving in. He might have a chance here. Let's see how it goes.
DevM trying to make something happen here. If he does, if he can win 1 or 2 skirmishes, small skirmishes, and split Symbiosis' army apart, then he might get back into this game. See, the 2 Stugs are at the bottom now. Looks like something's going to
Symbi
happen
built
with those Stugs.
another sniper. Every time he loses one, and he's done it 4 or 5 times, I mean, right, at least, he just builds another one.
Yep, he's got this idea of what his army wants to look like, and it involves a sniper. Regardless of whether that sniper comes out and gets shot in the face, he'll make another one.
Amazing.
He's using it for scouting purposes more than actual sniping though. And I like Symbiosis has countered DevM sniper very well by simply not making units like Grenadiers.
Nice work
Level
with the
shot kills
Stugs to
an
take
M8.
out the Greyhound.
Oh no, Stug. Yep, the
Oh,
Stug.
the
Mortar
combination
killed the
of both
M8.
could be. I think the Neville was more the
Mortar
mortar.
killed the M8.
What? Okay. Nice one, Yoink. Here comes some off-mat coming in on the Stug position. They're double vet now. They're trying to stop these rifles from whiting the center VP. They're not going to do that. Cindy's
Get
made
two
a
on those
repair
Stugs.
bunker. Yeah. And those rifles got to go before they lose their lives. Off they
So
go.
you bet 2 on those Stugs. They almost take AT guns out as quickly as Puma.
Yeah, they can practically head on these 57s, even though there are 2 of them. And look at the Stug; it just sort of backs away lazily.
Infantry squad reporting casualties.
Oh boy, these snipers are still wandering around one another. All game this has been going on.
Symbi just took out one of DevM's AT guns.
Big Wehrmacht push coming in the north.
Losing a few.
Yeah, I can't
Snipers
see
are
DevM winning that
almost within knifing range again by the south of the church, and it looks like Symbi's just gonna muscle through the north. Double vet
Here
on the
comes
Howie. They've got
snipers
15.
within arm's reach almost. The Howie makes the Stug in the middle go
Enemy
back.
unit ceding territory.
Let's see how the off-map
How the
combat
Golden
roulette
Squad
wheel
goes
goes.
down.
Not so great. When you call in off-map combat, you don't want to see just a bunch of infantry running in. You want to see 2 M10s. I think this is the grunt, and he loses his sniper. So bad off-map combat. Loses his sniper in the center. Not looking very good for DevM.
I think that's the nail in the coffin for DevM. He wants tanks. He doesn't want AT guns or more infantry because that never was making work of the AT guns anyway. 2 MGs.
That's rough,
That's
right?
really
That's
bad,
a rough
'cause
off-map
War
combat.
has,
Like as bad as it
no
gets.
infantry. Yeah,
That could be the worst off-map combat group of all time.
I think so.
Right?
Given
I mean,
the
how could it be? I
situation,
guess that
yeah.
could have been like 2 mortars. Maybe 2 mortars instead of 2. Maybe a mortar would be more useful here. I don't know. It's looking
Yeah,
grim.
mortars would even be more useful. They got more chance of killing a sniper or doing some damage on a Stug. MGs are completely useless in this situation.
So the
DevM making
VP
something
pressure
work in the
will
middle there.
begin. Eventually, DevM's down to 163. Nothing's going to kill these Stugs, though. There's a good artillery shot. They're being repaired by little NPC repair engineers running around from that defensive bunker.
Nibble barrage is coming in the center as well. Probably going to take out that AT gun.
The spread on the Nebel has been pretty bad for Symbi. DevM survives it nicely. He's going to white and try to then... Well, he's not capping this center VP. There he goes, finally.
This one Nebel has shut down most of DevM's AT guns, and I'd argue to say his entire army because it just keeps suppressing everything. What he could do is send 1 or 2 rifle squads up north to counter that Nebel, but he just hasn't tried
that's
to
where the
counter it
Pumas
at all.
were earlier, though. You know, I mean, now that possibility is open, but before, remember, he tried it with like his entire army and he couldn't crack it. The Pumas just sort of backed
true.
away, and it was very difficult to him. Oh, Symbi's, how many snipers is that? It's got to be his 5th or 6th. I don't think DevM can afford to build another one now, so really Symbi can just open fire finally at, you know, almost 40 minutes into the game.
Taking automatic fire!
Yeah. That sniper's already got 6 kills as well, so I think he counter-sniped his previous sniper. He didn't make a new
Yeah,
one.
sure he did.
But he's in a very good position at the moment, Symbiosis.
Triple vet on those Stugs. Maybe NTD could give us a little zoom in on those Stugs as that building collapses behind them. They've got their side skirt armor, their 3 little pings of vet on top of their machine gunner. Those are some filthy, nasty Stugs right now.
And you
Look at
don't
them
see that
suppress
very
these
often.
rifles.
Vet
Yeah,
free
triple vet 2
on
in
tanks.
a 1v1. Nah, not that. Oh, rifles getting
The enemy
lost.
stands at 300 points.
I think. Oh, he's uncovered the sniper. Can he get a break there? Bars against a retreating sniper are usually pretty good, but of course Symbi gets away. Nebel fire coming in. That other building is just about to collapse. You know what I'm looking forward to, Seth, is a building destruction and the destructible environment in Company of Heroes 2. I just can't wait to see what's next for this franchise.
Yeah, we'll see how the physics are going to
Losing
be
ground
behind
out
that.
there.
Should be really impressive. You know, what I'm really looking forward to is seeing how DevM is going to play in the second game. I want to see if he can live up to his name as one of the best war players around right now. Possibly take Symbiosis out early. Maybe
Check it out.
we'll be in for a
One
long
Puma
game
is just just wailing on the other Puma. When they're lined up like that, shooting on the AT gun, the rear Puma just basically lays all of his fire into the front Puma. So
Yeah.
Symbi
It's not
notices
very
it, of
nice
course,
of the
and
other
sorts it out
Puma.
as quick as he can. No, this team killing stuff is not very cool.
I was going to say earlier that it's rare you see veteran C3 on just 2 stugs on the map, plus the fact that he's defensive company, so it doesn't affect any tigers or stews or anything. It's just 2 stugs, vet 3.
Losing ground out.
Oh my God, Cepha, look to the American base, NTD2. Look at the next off-map combat
Oh,
group. I can't even bear it.
That's
Rifle, mortar, MGAT gun. DevM's just gotta be throwing his hands up in the air at this point.
Even an M8 would help more than most of this stuff at the moment. Mortar, rifle, MGAT gun. Well, that kind of sums up the end game for DevM.
Front shift.
Look at this, a rocket barrage on the bridge. Oh, we get some spectacle at the end here. I love it. The rocket barrage going into the river outside of the American base not only clears that AT gun, but annihilates the unit completely. And I think with that, indeed, DevM throws in the towel. Man, Cepha game 1 was a gem. We saw so much action, combined arms, sniper battles, tanks, veterancy. That was quite a treat, but whoa, epic game, 41 minutes. Man, I'm glad that you and Yoink are going to take this from me and bring us into game 2. So let's just get down to business. Cepha, got anything left to say about this game, or should we just take it to the break?
Just a short thing, a recap on it. Symbiosis played very well, nice methodical play. I don't think DevM played aggressive enough. He could have played a bit more aggressive mid and late game, but Symbiosis, he just fell into that trap of Symbiosis, methodical play, and that spelled the game for him. So anyway, let's go into game 2. You ready?
Oh yeah, let's do it. NTD, show us that winner video. All right, stick with us, fans. We are going to come back after the break and give away the first 4 of our Company of Heroes 2 beta keys. That's right, just press the follow button. We'll be back right back.